In AutoCAD, object snaps provide a way to specify precise locations on objects. This ability is critical when creating accurate drawings. For example, you can use object snaps to create a line from the center of a circle to the midpoint of another line. In this case, with this drawing zoomed in, you can see the overlapping lines and irregular line lengths. This is an example of a drawing that was not created using object snaps. Without using object snaps, drawings are much more likely to be inaccurate. When the object snap function is turned on, it becomes active as soon as a drawing command does. For example, with a drawing already open that contains objects, from the ribbon, Draw panel, select line. Hover the cursor over part of the object. Both a marker and tooltip appear. In this instance, it is the endpoint of a line. Note that the marker will change based on its location on the object. For example, a center or midpoint appears differently than an endpoint does on the same line. If you need to use one or more object snaps repeatedly, you can turn on running object snaps. Running object snaps persist through all subsequent commands. For example, you might set endpoint, midpoint, and center as running object snaps. To toggle on running object snap, from the status bar, select Object Snap. Then, on the status bar, click the down arrow next to Object Snap. From this menu, select the object snaps that you want to persist. Notice that check marks appear next to the object snaps that are already enabled. Even while selected, you can suppress running object snaps temporarily by using an override key. For example, if running object snaps are turned on, but you want to turn all of them off for a single point, you can hold down F3. When you release this key, running object snaps are restored. You can also specify a single object snap. A single object snap stays in effect only for the next point you specify. To do so, begin the line command again, then press Shift and right. Click to display the Object Snap shortcut menu. Select Midpoint. Now when you hover your cursor over a line in your drawing, the midpoint is the only active snap. Click to specify the first point of the line. Notice that once the first point is placed, the program suggests the running object snaps again. Specify the second point at the endpoint of a line. Object snaps are a great tool for creating accurate drawings.